Protests in Egypt started on 25th of January, which is Egypt's National Police Day. The protests lasted for 18 days and made significant impacts on the country and their governance. However, the Arab Spring can be traced back to the death of Mohamed Bouazizi in Tunisia. The death of Khalid Said, in particular, helped incite the protests in Egypt. On the 6th of June 2010, Khalid Mohamed Said was murdered through beatings by police officers in the neighborhood Sidi Gaber in Alexandria, Egypt. Police brutality in Egypt was not uncommon. However, what angered people is that he was not political dissident nor an Islamic radical. During the trial, it became evident that he was specifically targeted by police for having posted a video on the internet in which he accused police of colluding with drug dealers. A Facebook group called We Are All Khalid Said was created by Wael Ghanim, in which the announcement for the January 25 protest was publicized.
A page was created. An anonymous administrator was basically inviting people to join the page. And there was no plan. We didn't know what are we going to do? I don't know. In few days, tons of thousands of people were there. Angry Egyptians who were asking the Ministry of Interior Affairs, enough. Get us, get those who killed this guy to just bring them to justice.
This was the first coordinated mass protest and took place on Tahrir Square, all calling for President Hosni Mubarak to resign. They protested against corruption, police brutality, media censorship, unemployment and inflation. 846 people died during the protest due to violence, and the government has shut down internet and blocked cell phone networks. On the 9th of February 2nd, both protesters and supporters of President Mubarak clashed with each other on Tahrir Square, and anti-government protesters were attacked by men on horses and camels. This moment will be remembered as the Camel Battle of Tahrir Square, or the Battle for Tahrir Square. On February 11, 2011, President Hosni Mubarak was deposed. At that time, he had been in office since 1981. The Egyptian parliament was dissolved next by the SCAF, and the constitution was suspended as well as the nation's emergency laws. On June 30, 2012, Mohamed Morsi, candidate for the Muslim Brotherhood Freedom and Justice Party, became the first democratically elected president in half a century. However, a year later, another wave of protests occurred, which resulted in the 2013 coup that the removal of Morsi, and new authorities suspended the 2012 constitution and drafted a new one. They also outlawed the Muslim Brotherhood and designated them to be a terrorist organization. Al-Sisi won the elections of 2014, but this has created some fear for the return of military rule. In March 2018, Al-Sisi was re-elected, gaining 97.8% of the votes. However, he did not have any competition, and the turnout was only 41%. Morsi had been in custody since he was removed from his position in 2013, and was kept in solitary confinement to this extreme that human rights groups got concerned. During a court hearing about espionage in 2019, he collapsed during a break after talking, and was transferred to the hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. Amnesty International said that he was denied access to see his lawyers and doctor, and his family said they knew little about his health status. He reached the age of 67.